I've planned some beast ideas. Looking at my planning, I think that I like the snake beast idea the best. So I'm going to turn this idea now into a drawing. So let's have a look at the drawing. Now, in the previous sessions, we learned how to draw from basic shapes and we increased the complexity as we went along. So I'm going to do the same thing. I would look at pictures of snakes as inspiration. I know snakes have long bodies. So I'm going to start with a simple shape of the long body. And maybe I want its head to be standing up. The top of the snake's head would be just an oblong shape. Now I said in my planning that it's going to have bat wings and claws at the ends. So I'm going to look at my snake. Where should I add them? Should I add them here? Maybe at the back? I think it would make more sense if they were here. So I'm going to add in the basic shape of a bat wing. So there's the bone structure. And there is the wing shape. Now I said I want claws at the end, so I'm going to add in the basic shape of a claw. Now here is the structure of my snake. It doesn't look too convincing at the moment. So I'm going to start adding in further details. So let's start on my snake. I'm going to go around and connect that head up into that line. Now I'm going to open up. Maybe I want my snake to be hissing with its sharp teeth and nose, its creepy scaly eye. I think snakes' eyes look like this. Add in some details around. Now come down. I need to join that head onto the body. I don't like that curve there, so I'm going to smooth it out a little bit more. And I've got a relatively simple shape for that snake's body, so I might just add that in. Now I said that my animal is going to have scales, so I'd then add in scales at this point. I could consider what type of colors I want my snake to be. Maybe it's going to be a beautiful blue and turquoise green, so when it's flying in the air, it's invisible to its prey below. Now I could spend a lot of time adding these scales in. I'm not going to because you need to spend time doing your own designs. You don't need to watch me doing it. Now I'm going to come into my bat wings. I'm going to bring that shape down. I'm going to consider how is it going to join the body. There's a skeleton along the spine of the snake, and I think the wings would come off from there. So I'm going to come up, smooth out those lines, join the two bones there. Sweep it across. Now, I've seen images of claws of animals, and they have like this little bump where it attaches into the skin, and then you have your claw. Now with the bat wings have lots of little thin bones in the center that allows it to fold up when not in use and spread out when ready to fly. So I'm going to add in those little bone structures and flap the wing in between, and I'm going to add some quick little tone in there just to get the idea of it. You obviously could spend a lot more time with your shading to create a beautiful complex effect. Now let's have a look. There we go, there's my beast design. So the next step that we need to do with this part of the picture is to annotate it. To annotate it means that I'm looking at my picture, I'm looking at features that I've added, and I'm explaining it. So here I can see head joined to body smoothly. You can see thin lined eye. Sharp pointy teeth. Long, say, curved body. Joining wing to spine. Leathery skin. Large, sharp claw. Bony structure. And what this does is it shows that you're thinking about what kind of features I'm going to add to my sculpture. The next step to this is, how am I actually going to create this using the found objects in my house? So let's have a look at the long curved body. What type of materials could I use for this? Let's plan it out. Now, a long curved body could be a sock stuffed with rice. Maybe it could be also toilet rolls joined together. Whoops. So I'm starting to plan out, how am I going to create that long curved body of my snake? Bony structure of the wings. Let's have a think. What could we do? Maybe I've got some wooden skewers in the kitchen, and I could wrap them in duct tape. That would make them nice and strong, and I could join them together. The leathery skin, perhaps I could use Glad wrap because that's shiny. What else could I use for my leathery skin? What do I have at home? Maybe I have some old dance fabric from my younger sister's dancing days. I can't think of any other materials I could do for that leathery skin. I'm going to have to think more about that one. For the sharp claw, maybe I could make some clay. Now, I'll be linking in a recipe to make some at-home clay if you want to use that. So the idea of here is, not only are we identifying what kind of features are on our creature, but also identifying what type of materials could I use to create it. And this is part of our plan.